I think I'm the most qualified person to run for president. And now I want to hand it over to the president of Ukraine, ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin. I know I'm only 41.
Yes, Joe Biden is stumbling again. As they say, when it rains, it pours, and Biden is caught in the perfect storm. Just when it looked like it couldn't get worse, it did. After the setbacks of the last few weeks, the president is down with the Wuhan virus now. He tested positive yesterday, and this is a big blow to his campaign. Biden has gone into isolation, but before doing that, he was asked about his health, and he said he's doing fine. Biden was in Las Vegas to campaign. He had to cut his trip short, and he'll be out of action for a while, but it won't be a long break because he cannot afford that. His party is already losing patience with him. Influential Democrats are turning against Joe Biden, like Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, and Hakeem Jeffries. These are the top Democrats in the U.S. Congress. Biden leans on them to build support for his legislative agenda. In recent days, they've all spoken to Biden about his campaign and about his chances of re-election. And Chuck Schumer was quite blunt. He believes if Biden carries on, the Democrats could suffer losses in the U.S. Congress too. Hakeem Jeffries gave a similar assessment to the president. What about Nancy Pelosi? Reports say that she's convinced that he will lose, that Joe Biden cannot defeat Donald Trump. That's Pelosi's view. So there is pushback from senior Democrats. Biden has been trying to counter them through some public statements. He says the average Democrats are with him, whatever that means. And even that rings hollow, by the way. A new poll has come out today. It has punctured Biden's claims. It says only 3 out of 10 Democrats, average Democrats, still support Joe Biden for a second term. The majority wants him to withdraw, which brings us to the second major challenge for the party. Who will replace Joe Biden? Who is the best candidate for the job? Can it be Kamala Harris? She can be a consensus choice. That's what another poll says. Another poll was held in 6 American swing states, also called the battleground states. That's because voters here do not have a set preference. They keep swinging between Democrats and Republicans, hence the name swing states. Now, a poll was conducted here, and it found that Kamala Harris could be the best replacement for Biden. But that's assuming that the president will step down. He says he won't. He believes he can still turn this around. Before going into isolation, Biden gave an interview. Listen to what he said.
I feel good. I feel as good as I did before. Look, one of the things is most communities don't really begin to focus on the election until they get into September. And so all the talk about who's leaning where and how, it's just kind of, you know, everything so far between Trump and me has been basically even. And so, but I feel good because, look, the way Trump has characterized the community is quite frankly sick.
Biden believes the polls could show a different picture in September. That's a very optimistic view. Also, it was expressed before he tested positive, but now this new bout of illness puts the public focus back on his health, and that's something that Biden and his team were desperately trying to avoid. So his re-election hinges on the health factor. Is he fit enough to continue? Can he sustain for 4 more years? Can he handle the pressures, physical and mental, of being a president? More and more people believe he cannot. And there's no doubt that he's falling ill more often. During the debate with Trump, Biden was not coherent. He sounded raspy. His aides had blamed the debacle on a cold and a jet lag.
I was back in the United States 12 or 13 days before the debate. So his explanation for a poor debate performance is jet lag.
So what I want to say is it's the jet lag and also the cold.
Now, Biden is in isolation. He's being treated for the Wuhan virus. It's his second break in less than 2 weeks. Earlier, he'd paused all campaign activities in the wake of the Trump shooting. Different reasons, yes, but the impact is the same. Every day away from the campaign is a day wasted, and you cannot afford that during election season, especially if your health is being questioned. You have to be out and about. You have to prove that you're fit by campaigning hard, by surviving the grind of rallies and speeches, by being more visible. Joe Biden understands that. He says he'll step down if he is diagnosed with a medical condition.
Is there anything that you would look to, you personally, not anybody else, not other pundits, not even perhaps family members, that you would look to say, if I see that, I will reevaluate?
If there had some medical condition that emerged, if the doctors came to me and said, you got this problem, that problem.
The thing is, voters may not wait for a doctor's certificate. Biden should use this period of isolation to reflect on his chances and his capabilities and step aside instead of waiting to be pushed aside.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree for humanity, one tree for Mother Earth, one tree for our future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment.
So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.